all you Eagle fans out there and have your opinion about the Birds, we're gonna give you guys 5 to 10 minutes apiece to jump on here.
We gave Poobie one carry! One carry! One! Where was it? Where was it? The team?
Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon both did what they needed to do. I mean, you saw a struggling quarterback, you attacked him. You saw a struggling run defense, you attacked it, and you didn't shy away from it.
This team they're not good. I'm kind of getting scared of the Raiders game because I know they're going to do some, same old thing. I'm hoping they run the things a little bit more.
Sirianni listened to us and ran the ball. I mean, Jalen didn't have a good. I mean, he didn't really have a good productive day, but the running did all that matters. Susan, Jordan Howard came up in the practice squad.
Welcome to episode 3 on Birds on the Line. It's your boy, Bird Gang 31, and my partner to the left.
One Trey Reddock, you already know. You already know what time it is. Let's get it.
Let's get it, my guy. We finished our post-game shows. We are here. We done said all we had to say about the Eagles. This is you guys' show. This is the fan show. And I don't care what team you are from. Chargers, Eagles, whatever. This show is for you, but we definitely want to hear from you. So the StreamYard link is at the top of everybody's chat. If you watch it from the network channel, it's up there. If you watch it from One Trace channel, it's up there. And if you also watch it from Bird Gang 31, it is pinned to the top. So let's hear what you guys got to say. I see my boy Grant Cassier's in the building. What up, Grant? How you doing, my guy? Jinx Wolf said, let's get in it. Yeah. So Jinx, this is your time, my guy. Go ahead. Go to the top. While you guys are coming in, we got 8 in the chat already. Like, even if you don't get on tonight, like and comment. You know what I'm saying? So much love to you. The Eagles, we played a decent game. You know what I'm saying? Like we took a good football team to the wire. Obviously we were all rather it be a different outcome. It didn't happen that way. We live to fight another day. There's still 8 games left. The Cowgirls lost today. So that's also a plus on our side of the things. But like 8 games left, guys, you don't know what can happen. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? But we want to hear from you guys, the fans. So let's get it going. We got 10 up in here right now. All you guys hit that like and then go click the StreamYard link at the top and get in here so we can hear what you got to say. Come on, we waiting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
We know you got something to say.
If y'all want to show y'all face, get up here. We can hear y'all voice. Let us know what's going on. What's on your mind, man? Let your frustration out. This is the show for y'all. We did all our talking right before this. We trying to hear y'all. What y'all got to say? Matter if we agree with y'all or not, we still want to hear y'all opinion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, James? How you gonna be coming in, my guy? Talking about you ready to get on. Let's see you back there, my guy. I want to hear what Jinx Wolf has to say about today's game. Ten people is watching. Go ahead and push the button. Like we tell you guys, if you don't want your face shown, all you have to do is click the camera button. You click that camera button, your face won't be shown, but we hear your voice and we hear what you got to say. So Birds on the Line's open. That line is open. We're waiting for the first caller. Let's go.
Call me.
Call me.
No, but it's crazy, man. Today, these losses like this hurt. These Jones right here, where you feel like
don't be nervous, James.
You feel like you get that one stop and your offense is like golden right now. They moving the ball up and down the field. And you get that one stop and get the ball back. All you gotta do is go down there and win. Oh, these Jones frustrating. And I want to give a shout out to the Chargers too, because on that last drive, They had 2 opportunities to kick field goals. They said, no, we don't want field goals. We want to put this game away. They went for it, 2 straight times on that drive on 4th down, and they converted them. So it's like, you can't really you can't do nothing, but you can't hate on the Chargers, man. They came here with a game plan. They stuck to it today. They got them a victory.
And for our Facebook fans, if you go to my profile page, I just posted a link with the StreamYard link on it. So, Latoya, Trotter, if you want to come on tonight too, go hit that link and get on here. So it's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it is also on YouTube. So all you guys are welcome. We definitely would love to hear what you guys got to say. Jinx, don't be nervous, my guy. It's this your time to shine. This is your warm up. You know what I'm saying? You want to come on the show, start doing some Eagle content creating. 5 to 10 minute warm ups are always good for you, my guy. That was my first advice. Get used to coming on here. You don't have to show your face yet. Get prepared just talking on here, and then later on when you're ready, you can come back on and do your thing. Grant Kazir said Eagles Champ 1 is going live right now, trying to get him to come over. Yeah, get him to come over. He wants to come over. Everybody is more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? We're hoping that we get a lot of people. It's been a success so far. We've gotten lots of calls. The last one went a lot longer than I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
We were on here for like 2-3 hours, answering calls, letting you guys tell us what you want to hear, what you want to say. So we're ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? We took a little break from our post-game show we had. It was fire. If you guys did not check out episode 6 of the Aftermath podcast, please go check it out after Birds on the Line. And, like, comment, if you, let us know what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. And we can definitely go from there.
Yep. Get up in here. Get up in here. This is one of the best shows,
What
man,
up,
because
my guy?
it's one of the best shows because y'all actually get to interact. Y'all get to, tell other Eagles fans how y'all feel. They can hear y'all. They see y'all. They commenting. Me and Bird Gang right here for give y'all some feedback. This a little fun situation, man. You don't want to miss it.
The link is at the top, my guy. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can block your face. If you don't want to do it, just push that camera button. You won't see you. But let's hear what you got to say tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is the only show that I do love the chat. Don't get me wrong. I love everybody that's in the chat. And much love to you guys for being in the chat. But this show is for you. So you don't have to worry about typing it in the chat. You can just come on and say it. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever you feel like. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care if you cuss. Whatever you feeling that we want it. We want that raw emotion after a tough game like that. We want to hear what you guys got to say for sure.
Right.
Is it Gannon not making adjustments once again? Exactly. Gannon definitely, right after the game, I'm like, Gannon got to go. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. You got to be better. But these guys are only 9 games in. And I think we might need to just save all of our opinions to the end of the season, see how it turns out. Because right now, it can still go decent, or it can go so bad. You know what I'm saying? And if it goes so bad, it's going to be a whew. Everybody got to go at that point. You know what I'm saying? So let's hear what you guys got to say, man. The lines are free right now. You know what I'm saying? Open for business. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
He said, did you go to the game today? Nope.
Nah, I ain't go to the game, man. I just sit up in the crib with this on, man.
And shout out to One Trey Rock in the Burgate Nation Sports Live Facebook group, man. Streaming the game. It was awesome. There was times I had to go to the store and leave my house, and I was on your channel, my guy, just watching it. Just watching. Like, thank you, One Trey. I get to still see the game and run my errands like I need to. So that was awesome. So if any of you guys don't get the game, go to Burgate Nation Sports Live on Facebook group. Join if you haven't joined. And if you have joined, just go ahead and hit up One Trey Rock in there, because he's definitely going to be showing you guys the game there.
Yeah, that's for the community, man. That's for the community. I know there's a lot of people that they either working or they're doing some family things, or you just don't get the game where you at. That's why I do the Facebook Live, man. Just pull up to the channel. It's always going to be up there. You're never going to miss a beat. So, like, comment, and like and comment. Subscribe to the Bird Game Nation Facebook page too. That's where I stream from. I mean, you ever missing the action, just pull up to the page.
Mm-hmm. And even though I know a lot of you guys like, hey, the network turned to all NFL, but guess what? I didn't change the Facebook group. That is still 100% Eagles because I'm an Eagle fan. You know what I'm saying? So just know that when you go over there, you still got a lot of other content creators that aren't even in the network streaming there. So there's a lot of good content in there. Make sure you guys go like, follow on Facebook, and enjoy, man. Enjoy. Can we do this for you guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And shout out to Bird Gang, man. He got a
Mm,
lot of things in motion right now. It's like this dude never sleep.
I
So
don't.
it's like,
It's
I
always
mean,
trying. What can I do to make it better? What can I do to make the fans experience better to be Eagle fans? You know what I'm saying? Like how much better content can I give? Who can I bring to the network? Who can I? Who's gonna be on the next show? You know what I'm saying? What other platforms can we go to? You know what I'm saying? Like by the time this network starts next year, man, we're gonna be on plenty. We already get to go to 8 right now. We're gonna be on like 30 platforms because all those podcast platforms, the video podcast platforms, and the audio podcast platforms, all content creators in the network will be on. So, you know what I'm
facts.
saying? This is just the beginning. Just like, I'm on the road to 2K 1.6. You know what I'm saying? Help me get to 2K, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep going. It's just the beginning. I've only been doing this for four months, a little over 4 months, so I can't stop now. So just know this is the beginning. The ride does not end until I'm one of the best. And I do meet one of the best eco content creators out there, and I'm going to keep bringing that fire for you.
Yes,
So,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? We're all growing as a family. We got nothing but respect and love for every Eagle content creator, every content creator in general. You know what I'm saying? I've met a lot of good friends that are on a lot of different teams, man, content creating, doing this. You know how every week I have different content creators on my show. And there are some awesome people out there that do some very good work. They always have some advice to give me to help grow my channel. So I try to do the same thing with all the people I meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, just spread the love. Let's all grow together, and let's just have fun doing what we like to do. So much love to you too, One Trey. You definitely gonna be up there.
Yeah, I just need a little help from my fellow Eagles fans, man. Just hit that little subscribe button. It costs you nothing, man. I
You know,
mean, you gonna love my content because I'm a little different. I mean,
he's a realist, and guess what, guys? He'll keep you cool. Cause One Trey always keep me cool. I'll be ready to explode. Like, oh hell no. One Trey say some stuff that just makes sense, and it's like, yeah, you're right. Why you have to be right? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just explode right now, and you draw some knowledge on me, and now I gotta chill out. But yeah,
I
man, go
gotta be the
subscribe to my boy
mediator,
One Trey. If
man.
you guys are on my channel right now, go subscribe to One Trey Rock. You know what I'm saying? His link is definitely in my chat all the time, man. So go hit that subscribe. Let's get this guy up to 200. I think that's his next plateau. So let's get him up there. And yeah, man, let's get it. He goes, Barry Gaines the hardest working Eagles fan in Alabama.
Uh,
Yeah, man, it don't matter where you're from. There's a lot of Eagle content creators from all over the world. Eagles fans are all over the United States, my guy. So, all you guys, come on. I'm seeing you guys piling here. We got 13 in the chat, right? 14, 15. Okay, we got 15 in the chat right now. The link's at the top, baby. The link's at the top. This is the time for you to call in. You know what I'm saying? We are waiting for you guys. This show is just for you guys. We did our post game. We did our pregame. Now let's hear what the fans got to say. Backyard Birds, the link's at the top, my guy. Go hit it. Go hit it, my guy. Let's get in here and hear what you say. It's only for 5 to 10 minutes, but it's time for you to let loose. You know what I'm saying? We're giving you your time to express how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Texas Eagle. Texas Eagles in the building. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you, Texas Eagle, as well, man. Y'all always know you want. Oh, we got one. We got one. Let's get it. Oh, it's our favorite guy
Oh,
in here. I'm ready
Lord
to hear it
have
too.
mercy.
ah,
I
you
mean,
gonna
I've
be
been
Lord
waiting
have
for
okay.
Cool Guy
mercy.
to be at the end because Cool Guy gonna go in his rant.
What's
I've
on
been
your
waiting for him
mind,
to
cool
end the
cat?
show, but hey, first guy up, Cool Cat. What's up, my guy?
What's
What do
up,
you got to
fellas?
say? Welcome to Birds Online. Hey, shout out to Cool Cat Connors for that new intro to Birds on the Line. Much love to you, my guy. He is the main guy when it, bringing up all the fire intros, my guy.
Yep. Just
What
came
up,
up
Eagle
here.
Uncensored? Get up in here. If you got time, my guy. Get up in here too, my.
Yeah. First things first, I was watching the show per usual. by the way, newest member of the Birds of Broad Street, right up top. You can catch him and him tomorrow. We got a brand new intro that'll have all four of us. I had to redo it thanks to Hurricane 31, so you're
Right?
welcome with that. So tomorrow, him, Notion Gang, your boy, uh, JC Eagles Talk will be up here tomorrow. Just catch us, please. Help us out. That's number one. Number two, what's up with everybody, man? I was watching the show. No one wants to pop up. Dang, I gotta be the savior of the show again. Please help my boys out. This episode 3. Help them out. Keep calling. That's number two. Hey, helping my brothers out. I'm like Superman. And speaking of Superman, let's get on with this game. Listen, if anybody wants to blame Jalen Hurts, you're nothing but idiots. He saved you. He saved you once again. It's like Jalen Hurts saved you once again. Did he miss a couple of people? Yes. He absolutely missed a couple of people. But he saved you once again. If it wasn't for Jalen Hurts, you would have had no points. None. It's the defense that stopped you. Derek Barnett, you ungrateful idiot. You idiot. Why? Why with the penalties? Why with the penalties? Like, I thought Jonathan Gannon would learn from last week. I really did. But he don't understand. You got to stop Justin Herbert. You got to stop Justin Herbert. You did it with Derek Carr. You did it with Dak Prescott. You did it with Tom Brady. You did it with Sam Darnold. You did it with so many guys. They all let's see. We had Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, Derek Carr, Sam Darnold, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, all look like MVPs because of this defense. Trash. If it wasn't for Jalen Hurts putting up 24 points, you would be like the Dallas Cowboys, blown out. Blown the bleep out. You should be begging. You should be on your knees. You should be on your knees thanking Jalen Hurts for help in this offense. And even Nick Sirianni, he gets a pass today. He's out of the doghouse this one time. Congratulations. I like the game plan from the offense. Let's get the offense a standing ovation, man, because seriously, the offense was great. Jalen Hurts, he missed a couple of throws. But, man, to all the people, there's another rant I got, because I ain't got that much time because we got other people in the chat coming up. I ain't got the time for me to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Where are all the people that said bench Jalen Hurts for Gardner Minshew at? Where's all the people that say Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, Malik Willis? Where are all those people at? Because Jalen Hurts saved you. That beautiful pass to Devontae Smith at the end. Devontae Smith at 116 receiving yards. Only one man did it. Only one man did it, and that's the people that all you hate. How does it feel to know that you guys got a quarterback that you despise so bad that Jalen Hurts is Philadelphia, people, blue collar, working 9 to 5, don't want things handed to you. He wants to earn it, busting that backside like Rocky McNeil, Kevin Hart, and Will Smith. He saved y'all from being blown out. He saved you from being blown out. You would have been like the Dallas Cowboys, blown the bleep out. If it wasn't for the defense, once again, making Justin Herbert look like an MVP, you would have won the game. You would have won the game. Okay? So all this, we need another quarterback. We need another quarterback. Okay. Once again, let me say this again. And please, get on the Birds on the Line. My boys need your support. Get on the show. If you don't, y'all crazy. I did it. And I'm watching the Sunday Night Football game, and I'm watching my boys. Come on now. Support my guys. They're going to be on the show tomorrow with yours truly. So to all the people out there that say Jalen Hurts was this, Jalen Hurts is that, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers wants to go to contenders, which we're not. Let's be real. We're not contenders. Not Super Bowl contenders. Maybe wild card contenders, but that's the if. We're not Super Bowl contenders. Okay? They wants to go to contenders that wants to win Super Bowl. Deshaun Watson wants to go to Miami. You draft a quarterback, that's saying you're rebuilding again. And Gardner Minshew, just keep him on the bench. The end.
Fact.
Let me
And
ask you.
that's how you get on the birds of the line, people.
Let me ask you something, Cool Cat.
Go ahead.
Our defense held Justin Herbert and the Chargers to 7 points in the first half, right?
Yep.
So, we scored 10 points. So,
Yeah.
that'll be 7-24 in the first half if Jalen Hurts hits on them 2 touchdown passes. So,
Yes, that's right.
we can't give him none of the blame. Like, he gets 0% of the blame.
Oh, please. Oh, trust me, he does. Please. Please. That's much
That's
as
all I need to
believe.
hear. Because there's a lot of people out here that's just making excuses. It's like, you're an NFL quarterback. Dallas got it running open by itself. It don't matter what's going on in that situation. You don't have to throw it too far, too short. All you got to do is just put it in the vicinity. He makes that catch and scores a touchdown. Devontae Smith straddles the back of the line.
Yeah.
You put that pass in, score that touchdown, score 24-7 at the half. Now the Chargers got to fight back to get in that game. We bailed them out in that first half. And then,
yes, we did.
I mean,
we did.
Justin Herbert was Justin Herbert in the second half. So, I mean, I don't like you said, I feel like Jalen Hurts is the Eagles quarterback for the future. But
yes, he is.
On those
I agree with you.
You got to put these games away. You got to put them away early.
And I think if he had a chance, he would have put the game away. I seen him on that with that look on his face on that sideline, like, just give me the ball one more time. One more time, defense. Just give me the ball one more time.
I agree.
But it didn't happen, man. It didn't happen. You know, you seen what happened. We had 2 big penalties at the end there that really cost us. Barnett, man, if you have another penalty in a crucial time again, man, I'm going to drive to Philly myself and put my foot so far up. I'm going to stop.
Exactly.
But hey, Cool Cat. We got Uncensored in the background waiting. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Thanks again for coming on.
We're going to talk about it tomorrow, Cool Cat.
We're definitely going to talk about it on Birds of Broad Street tomorrow. So make sure you guys go subscribe to the Birds of Broad Street channel. You know what I'm saying? It's Aaron on there. It's Aaron on BGN Sports Media. It's Aaron on Cool Cat's channel. It's Aaron on Philly Notions channel. It's Aaron on One Trade Rocks channel. And it's Aaron on my channel. So it's going to be all over YouTube. So make sure you watch the hottest show on Monday, Birds on Broad Street.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about it all. Jalen Hurts does deserve blame. Exactly. We can't just knock him off. We gotta give him some of the blame. I'm a Jalen Hurts supporter. I am, but we gotta give him some of the blame too. We'll talk about it all tomorrow. Until then,
yes, sir.
Thank you, my guy. Salute,
my guy. AK, what's good, my guy?
Yo, what's good, man?
AK Eagles in the building. How you doing, my guy?
Doing good, man. Rough loss, but it is what it is.
So tell me about it. What's your feelings about it? Let everybody know how you feel about it.
I heard you guys talking here with Connor, and that one to Goddard, that was definitely on him. Should not have missed that. But the one to Smith, that one's a little more complicated, because like I said in Vic's podcast earlier, Joey, he came uncovered. Like, no one even touched that man. He was 2 inches from his face when he released that ball. That's a hard ball to get rid of and be accurate with. So, that one, I'm iffy on that. That one's questionable, but definitely the one that got her, that's unexcusable. Like, you have to make that throw, I hear a lot of people out there saying that they want to get rid of Hurts already. You know, they want to fire Nick already. All this stuff. Listen, man. For any of you guys out there who think for 1 minute that Jalen Hurts was the answer right away, you're mistaken. I mean, we all knew he was not a polished quarterback coming out of college. You know, and I said it last night and the night before, and I'll say it again. This year's word for our team is patience. All right.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts needs time to develop. You know, he's the same as Russell Wilson when he first came out. He's the same as Lamar Jackson when he first came out, and even Kyler Murray. You know, they needed to work on their arms a little bit. They needed to work on their game a little bit, their progressions, all that. But eventually they stuck with it. They went through the tough times. And you know what? Look what they got now. I don't want to start firing coaches after 1 year and getting rid of QBs after 1 year and start being the Cleveland Browns or the Miami Dolphins or the Oakland Raiders. To win in the NFL, it's consistency. You know, you have to have consistency. And you know what? I'm just tired of everyone giving up right away. I get it. It does not look pretty. But I don't want to get rid of Jalen Hurts at the end of this year and then 2 years down the line, him go somewhere, ball out, and then we look like stupid idiots. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just tired of giving away talent for free. You know,
Right.
Rowe, Micah Hyde, Hicks. You got Roswell Douglas that just picked off this weekend and got that pick 6 to win them the game. You know, like there's so many people that we've just given away. And I'm tired of just giving away people. If we hold on to them for a year or two longer, they might develop to the point where we don't need to draft all the guys we need to draft right now. So I don't know, man. I'm just tired of giving up on people too quick. You know, I like Hurts and what he brings. You know, yeah, he might not have the full traits yet, but there's things he holds that other QBs don't. There's things he can do that most QBs in the NFL can't do. You know, so I get it. There's negatives to him, but his positives outweigh his negatives, especially if you develop him right.
Facts. What about Gannon? Because I gave Nick a pass. You know, just he did good enough just by showing me that he was going to come back and run the game and run the ball again this game. You know what I'm saying? Like he started to go back to the old ways early in that first quarter. But I think he realized fast that was not going to be the answer and went back to the run game, which I do commend him on. And I think he's going to continue to do this throughout the rest of the, season. So I give Nick that pass. He's definitely 2 games in a row. You're getting the pass from me, Nick. Jalen Hurts, he missed some throws. Yes, he made some throws. Yes, and he definitely showed guts. You know, that first down where he flipped over that guy. Awesome. Awesome. But Gannon, how do you feel about him?
All right. First off, we had this conversation like 20 minutes ago, so I'm primed for it. If you're going to fire anybody on this team this offseason, there's 2 coaches that I say need to go, and that's Rallis and Rocker. I said it at the beginning of the year. Rallis and Rocker are going to be the 2 coaches that determine whether we win or lose this season. And obviously our linebacking core is our weakest part of this whole team. Well, that is off on Rallis. He's the coach of that group. He should have them prepared. Obviously, they're not. Rocker, he's the coach of the defensive line. We look good at times, and then we don't look good at times. Like tonight, we didn't get a single sack. You know, I put that on him. You know, just as much as I put on the players. So you need to clean that up. But the one thing that I have to say is I don't think you have to fire anyone at this point. And this is why. When you look at Sean McVay, what did Sean McVay have his first year in LA with the Rams? What did he have?
He had a guy named Aaron Donald.
Well, no, I'm talking coach.
They had Wade Phillips.
Yeah.
All right, Wade Phillips is like 70 fucking years old, my guy. He's been in the league for what, 40 years? That's veteran experience. He's seen everything. Our coaching staff is 38 to 40 years old, first time, period. We have no vets on our coaching staff whatsoever. These guys have to learn together, learn on the fly, and make adjustments on the fly. It's not easy being the first-time head coach, never being a head coach before doing that. You know, that's why I say this is all patience. You know, you just can't throw it all away right away. You know, I mean, if we're going to throw away Jalen Hurts after 10 games, then what the fuck are we doing?
Facts.
All right. Hey, AK, you can ask Bird Game. I'm the same. I got the same feelings as you. I always say, when I came into the season, I'm taking it week by week because everybody's young on this staff. Everybody except Stoutland, and he's an offensive line coach. Everybody, none of these other guys have NFL experience, bro. Jalen Hurts doesn't really have that much NFL experience. Nick Sirianni, Gannon. That's why when I hear people screaming, "Oh, fire this person, fire that person," I'm like, bro, fire them for what?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, they got to take their lumps like everybody else. Philadelphia has no patience for nobody. So it's like, it's horrible, bro. It's horrible.
But I still say fire Gannon because he's not bringing the defensive style that complements the offense. You know what I'm saying? We need an attack defense to complement our offense, I feel
but our offense wasn't complimenting the defense some game either, though. So you want to fire him? You want to fire Sirianni for that?
No,
because he calling the plays. It was times our defense was shut out and we couldn't score a lick of points. So I mean, if you're gonna say that, you got to play it both ways. That's like now everybody just trying to pile up on Gannon while you down. It's like Sirianni was doing horrible play calling too. You want to fire him? Now he's starting to turn it around. Nobody talking about fire Sirianni no more or nothing. We gotta get these dudes a chance to blossom a little bit. Let them pick their own defenses. Let them pick their own defenses. Let them get some guys in here they feel comfortable with having in here. It's like everybody just want to throw it. Now, what if Gannon goes somewhere and he gets to put his own little defense together and he's one of the best defensive coaches in the world? You never know. You got to give him a chance. They had one off season. At least give them 2 off seasons. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, and you know, like 2 things. One, I heard somebody say a little bit ago on another channel that they want to be enemy this year if we fire him. I'm like, well, you realize if you bring the enemy in, you're only getting another Doug Peterson, and in 5 years you're going to be asking to get him fired.
Right.
Because that's all you're going to get. The enemy is Doug Peterson 2.0. He doesn't call the plays in Kansas City. Andy Reid does. You know, you're just getting another Doug, so don't go that route. You know, listen, this is a young team. It's a young coaching staff. You got to let them develop together. You know, you do. I understand it looks bad, but we're not in any predicament to win right now. And everyone's acting like we are. We're not. Our wide receivers are better. Or listen, yeah, no, but that's the thing, though. Our wide receivers are better, but they're not that good.
I mean, seriously. Playoff with backups. Like, you got to be there has to be a point where you keep these coaches accountable. For real, I understand.
No, I get it.
I fully agree.
I do.
We got to be more patient to the end of the year. But, like, when you have less talent, even like how Aaron Rodgers, he had no receivers, he still won the game against Arizona. Like, that's coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to win these games with the talent we have. We have too much of it, is what I feel like. We have too much talent to be losing so much. Like, I understand, you know, you're going to take your lumps as you go, but some of these games got to be where you can look at the coaching staff like, yeah, they need to, you know, they need a little bit more growth, but we still come out with the W.
But this whole team young, though. That's what you're not understanding. Yeah, this whole team young, except for it's like a few little mixed in veterans. But at the end of the day, all the positions that matter, the team is young. It's like the team is young.
All our vets and old guys are on the line. Your wide receivers are 23.
They're on defense.
All the way across.
Defense is pretty vetted up.
Huh?
The defense is pretty vetted up.
No, our whole offensive
Nelson,
line is
McLeod,
vets. Except for Dickerson.
Cox. All those guys are vets on the defensive side. And that's why I think Gannon gets the most to blame because he has vets. Now, Nick did get a little bit of a pass because he has a lot of young guys. But Gannon got all vets over there. There ain't no young guy playing on Gannon's defense.
I mean,
yeah, but that could also be our downfall too, though, because we do have a lot of aging vets. Like, let's be honest, Fletcher Cox is not Fletcher Cox anymore. He's still good, but he ain't who he used to be. McLeod is not who he used to be. You know, we got a lot of vets on this team that are
shells
aging. Yeah, they're aging. They're like that's not to say that Gannon's system doesn't work. It's probably we just don't have the right players to play his system. That's why I made the point the other week. Why not let Nick draft his offense and let Gannon draft his? And then that way, when it doesn't work out, you can literally point your finger at them and say, you're the fucking reason why. You have no excuse. If Gannon picks his defense and Nick picks his offense this coming year and we don't go nowhere, then guess what? Obviously, they can't fucking coach because they're the ones that know. They're the ones that know which players.
This offseason. That's where the Wilsons came. That's where the Harrisons came from. That's where a lot of these guys that we picked up came from. Was Gannon one of them, and they're different. And we don't even got Wilson.
We only picked up 2 players though, Bergen.
Yeah, I'm talking draft. Let them draft.
We only picked up 2 players, and they both was
the draft picks. He wanted Milton Williams. He wanted, what's that dude, the cornerback. He wanted these defensive guys too.
Who?
I don't know.
Gannon in the draft.
I can't say that.
I can't agree to that. But
I can't say that.
I guess he doesn't really have a choice. Well, of course he's going to say that because he doesn't want drama in the building. I mean, if you didn't agree with a pick, you're not going to come out and go against the GM and say, no, I didn't want that guy. Because then obviously they're going to be like, all right, well, you guys disagree. And then what? People are going to make stories about it. You don't want to bring that negativity. I mean, I'm just saying, man, like, I know we have talent. We got a good building block.
Can you call in, please? I need to talk to you because, I mean, I like what you're saying, but it's like, it feel like you're directing it to me, so I would love to speak to you. I mean, if you call in, that'd be wonderful. Because this is about to be fun.
At the top of the chat, guys. So, you know what I'm saying? We're letting Uncensored go because he's giving us some good content. But as soon as someone else calls in, we can get you guys on. Don't worry about it.
But AK,
I agree with her, though. I mean, Barnett should have no reason to be covering Jared Cook at all. I mean,
it's the same thing that Fletch said.
That's fucking funny. But
nobody on our defensive line should be in no coverage, period.
Like no lie, I really liked what I saw from Chechny tonight, number 21, that corner we got from Indy.
Who is that guy? Where'd he come from?
He came from Indianapolis.
Okay.
I like him. He aggressive.
He looked pretty good. He looked good.
I like him.
I won't lie. I want to see more from him. But from what I saw tonight, pretty solid. He's a physical player. You know, even McPherson, you know, a lot of people were dinging him up tonight. You know, I'm like, dude, it's his first fucking game. He played 1 quarter. Like, you got to give him a little bit. Like, that's what I'm saying. We're just really fucking harsh as fans, man.
And we're in week 9. Honestly, like, I give a lot of excuses early in the year because it's the beginning of your coaching career. But just like today, rookies, coaches tell rookies all the time, once you pass week 3, you're not a rookie no more. You know what I'm saying? If you've been playing since week 3, you're not a rookie no more. You're in the NFL. You had your offseason. You had your preseason. You had your training camp. You know? And with these coaches, when is it going to be that week where you can say, okay, you know, you're not a rookie coach no more. You know what I'm saying? We're going into week 10 now. We're at 9 games in. We're going into week 10. There has to be that point where it seems like Nick Sirianni's learned his lesson. And I thought JG learned his lesson first. We all assumed that he learned his lesson first. You know, when Fletch came out and talked, and then the defense looked so much better, then it looked great against freaking Detroit. You thought that the lesson was learned. So it's like, how much leeway do you continue to give these coaches after you think they learned their lesson? That's what I understand.
I mean, we could say that though, but it's like he knows his personnel more than we do. So maybe he don't really trust those guys. You never know. Maybe you don't really trust who he has out there. I mean,
then try like I said before earlier, like that 4th down, all out blitz. Everybody, you knew they were running the ball, all out blitz. Everybody's in the house. You know what I'm saying? If you fail because they pass the ball, so be it. But you got to have balls yourself to make calls. You know, the players only can do so much. You heard McLeod talk about it. Even in this scheme, we got to learn as players how to adjust, how to disguise things, how to do things differently, even if we don't like the play that's being called. Like these guys are coming out telling you guys they don't even like the play that's being called. So it has to get to the point where you just got to grow a set, man. You got to grow a set. Wait, these 4th downs, quarterbacks.
You know what that means then? You know what that means then?
Huh?
You know what that means then? They're not the right people to play on this team.
That's
It's that
facts,
simple,
though.
my guy. If you don't like the scheme, then you don't deserve to be here. I'm sorry. You should be able to play any scheme
But you're
in the
talking about
NFL.
vets that's
You should
been
be able to.
playing at high levels for years against a
Yeah, but
rookie
they're
that's
old.
never ever been a
They're
defensive head
old.
coach. I mean, a defensive coordinator in his whole career. So
Yeah, they're old.
I'll listen to a vet that's been playing at a high level for a long time before I listen to some guy that just started.
At the end of the day, the coach called the players got executed. Man. Like, it's like I
But
don't
okay,
care what
okay,
the
Trey.
Like
scheme
no,
is.
It's just
there's
like
They
how you
look,
there's
they
a
said.
look
reason
dumb
Say
that
because
we
say
were
like
not.
this.
There's a
Say the coach
reason.
called all
There's
out
a reason
blitz
we were not.
and they pass the ball. The players execute an all out blitz, but they don't get there fast enough. They pass the ball. It's like they did what the coach wanted to do, even though they knew we were there in four wides and they passed the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like they can do whatever they want. You can play like those running. All the weeks we were getting gashed in the run. Those linebackers, we gave him shit for sucking in the run. But their whole thing was they were in coverage the whole time. They were 5-6 yards off the ball the whole time. That's why they weren't sticking their nose in there, making the plays on those.
but
If these
linebackers
guys are
usually
just
play 5-6
garbage.
yards out the ball in any defense though. So it's like
No, but if you're calling run stopping defensive plays where the linebackers are blitzing because you've been gashed 5-6 times, you're gonna go ahead and call that play and they're gonna be in a friggin' hole.
no,
Yeah,
Bergen.
yeah, but
You
see,
can't we can't make that excuse either
that's
because
something I made a comment about
on
last
any
night.
given play
Is
you plan to
with the
run or to pass. So the linebackers they gotta see what's going on. I mean out there. So you can't say, oh, he got him in coverage. You're a linebacker. You're supposed to play the run and the pass. It don't matter what's called. You're supposed to play the run. You play football. You know this. You could
I
be any
know, and
pass
that's why
coverage you
but
want.
we
But
still
if you
ragged on them. Then why everybody ragged on them if they did their job then? Because if that's the case, Singleton was doing his job when he was playing in pass and he tackled people 3, 4, 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That means he was doing his job. He had all those tackles, meaning when a running back came to his way, he made the tackle even though he was in pass coverage first. We still say that he was garbage no matter what. Like, what way are we
game.
doing it? You can't say that he was in the right call doing his job, but then all of a sudden say he sucks too, because either he sucks or, the play call was messed up.
Bergen, you played defense before?
They wouldn't let me play defense.
See? That you don't
I'm
know.
an offensive player.
If you a linebacker, your job is to stop the run first, then play the pass. That's why you think they make them take read steps forward first. You
But
playing the
not in a
run.
prevent style defense.
What is a prevent style defense? It don't matter what you call. You playing the run first, and then you playing the pass. That's a
Pass
linebacker's
second.
job. It don't matter what the call is. It don't matter. That's just like a safety. His first 2 steps is always supposed to be 2 steps back.
Yeah.
Then you play the run. Everybody's got a specific job. It don't matter what the play call is. It could be cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. Your first job as a linebacker is to play the run. That's your first job. Play the run, then the pass. It don't matter what defense is called. You learn that in Pop Warner, high school, college, anywhere you go. These dudes in the NFL, they already know the rules to being a linebacker.
You know the rules, but it's about being in the right position. If you're playing a pass first because there's receivers out there, and you're drop backing, backpedaling because that's what you're in coverage. You know what I'm saying? First, your whole scheme of your defense for you to be in coverage to stop the pass, and you're taking back steps first. It doesn't matter. Even if you are a badass linebacker, if they run the ball on the play, you're going to be 6, 7 yards off the ball, and it's going to take you a minute to react towards it. This is all I'm saying. If you're never blitzing those linebackers, you're never putting those linebackers in position to make plays and stop the run. And I'm not saying the very first time they run the ball. I'm talking about when teams continuously do the same play over and over again to you.
But that's what read
Yeah,
steps
but
are
to
for,
a
Bergen. That's what I'm
point,
trying to tell you. Your read
but
steps is to read the run or the pass. That's a linebacker's job. It don't matter what the play calling is. Your first 2 steps are forward. Then you drop back into pass coverage. That's to read the run. That's a linebacker's job. I played linebacker. I played linebacker all the way up until high school. That's your first job. No, you can call any prevent, defense, anything. Your first job is to take your 2 read steps to read what play is coming. Then, when you see it's not a run, that's when you drop your ass back in coverage. That's football 101. It don't matter what their play call
Well,
is.
and not just that, man, but also, Gannon's not on the field. He might call a play, but you know what? You're the ones out there doing it. If you see something and you recognize something, you go with your instinct. They might call a cover two, but that doesn't mean that's what you're going to do. Doesn't mean you're going to drop back as a linebacker. You could go forward. Cover twos are used to stop the run as well. So it doesn't matter. Your first step should always be in and then out, not out and then in.
Exactly. And then they showing you they playing to run and you still dropping back. I mean, they running the ball and you still drop. That's not a coaching problem. That's you as
Read
a
and
linebacker, you don't
react.
want to be physical up to that line of scrimmage. That's the linebacker's fault.
All right. Well, hey, Uncensored, let everybody know where they can find
Well,
you
and
at. His
honestly,
link is in the chat.
that's on
Please
Rally.
subscribe to my boy. One Uncensored. We got 2 backstage right now. We got to get to the next caller, though. But much love for you to coming out, my guy.
I appreciate you, man, for having me on. And yeah, no, real quick. By the way, what you were saying, I blame that on Rallis for our linebackers not doing that. That's a Rallis problem. He's the coach of the linebackers. He should be the one that cleans that up, and obviously he's not. So that's why I say we need to find a new linebacker coach.
Facts.
But yeah, I'm AK Eagles, man, from the Eagles Uncensored podcast. I may fuss and cuss, but you can count on me and my content like the city bus. Hey, you know what? And if you like the Wagyu, subscribe to. On the way to 300, so definitely go over there and hit that like and subscribe button if you like the content. Once again, appreciate you guys. And fly Eagles fly.
Fly Eagles fly. Much love, my guy.
Much love, brother. Take it easy.
All right, next we got up Jinx. He decided to stop being nervous. What up, Jinx? Jinx? Hello?
Oh, my bad, yo. What's good? What's up?
What's up, my guy?
What up, one Trey? What up, President?
What's good, bro?
Oh man, no, I'm just really sad about this loss. I thought we had this one in the bag. We had it for. I mean, we could have been up, 24-7 before the half, and end up being, I think, 10-7, something like that, 10-7. The game was close. The game was close all the whole game. Like, we kept fighting that whole game, and all of a sudden, our defense just couldn't stop nothing during the fourth quarter when it really mattered. Like, all game, our defense was stopping and run. But when it really counted, they act like they forgot how to play defense. Like, that made me mad, especially when somehow it wasn't a penalty delayed game. Somehow that wasn't a delayed game. I don't know. Hit 0 seconds.
That was a BS call for sure.
It was. It was that. That made me mad. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay. They call a timeout. Jonathan Ganley gonna send out all out blitz. Make sure Herbert don't get up in there. But nope. He just, I don't know. I don't know. He does the same exact defensive plays. And I guess he's praised that they work. Bro. He should have sent out all out blitz. He should have sent the linebackers up the middle, everybody up the middle, and make sure he didn't get that first down. But he didn't even do it. He should have sent everybody. Make sure he didn't get that.
There are plays, like you said, that might be the linebacker's job to do that first. But there are plays set up designed to stop things for a reason. We did it earlier in the game. You know what I'm saying? We stopped them twice on 4th down. So what made this 4th down any different? You should have came full house at these guys.
Because that play would have been probably a game winner. If they didn't get that, we were probably going to go down and score and kick a field goal and win that game. But it was the opposite way around. They kicked the field goal, wasted the clock, and then they kicked the field goal. They did anything they wanted against our offense. Besides them running the ball in the first half, they just threw it up, and Keenan Allen was just open. Keenan Allen was open. Jared Cook was cooking us. Everybody was just getting their little reps in. Darius Slay, he didn't have too good of a game. He got mossed, and then got burnt on the
That
second
was
play.
horrible.
He got mossed, and then he got treated like a little baby. The dude just pushed him to the side and scored a touchdown.
That was disrespectful. That was very
Yeah, he
disrespectful.
just shoved him off to the side and just
Hey,
went
little
up into the end
guy.
zone. Like, yeah, like, come on, like you have to do like, man, like that game was so close. Like every time, it's like with the Eagles. Besides that Lions game, it's like when the offense is good, the defense is bad. When the defense is good, the offense is bad. Like when can we ever beat a good team? So far, we didn't beat trash teams. We beat the
I think they
Falcons,
said we
Panthers,
only
and
won
Lions. We
one
haven't beat
team
a good team.
when a winning record right now this year.
That's crazy.
And what's more embarrassing, we're now 0-4 at home.
Facts.
I
That's the
Horrible.
worst
haven't
part.
seen a team that's done that. Like, I haven't seen a team that's 0-4 at home at Philly in Philly. Like,
What was our home record last year? Wasn't it just almost just as bad? 'Cause we only won 4
you have all
games.
these fans.
Yeah. I mean, we beat New Orleans at home. We
Like,
beat
now,
we beat New York at
yeah,
home. I can't remember the last two teams.
like I'm kind of scared for next week now. After seeing what Denver just did to Dallas, I'm scared next
Right?
week now. Like
With no
after
Von Miller?
seeing Denver they just dog walked at Dallas. Now
They
I don't
basically held them to nothing.
know what they're gonna do to us.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
garbage
I mean the
time points
fourth
they
quarter
scored
was
over there.
they basically scored in garbage time. Yeah, and
And then that's another
hopefully they
team
don't do
that
it.
run the
They don't do that
football
to us.
well. Denver run the football real well.
Yeah, they got Melvin
So
Gordon.
We need to
Yeah,
wear opposite teams'
and
jerseys.
I
You
thought
play at
these
home to
next
win.
couple of weeks gonna be like an easy game, but it's not. We have so
That
far
started all the way
these two
back with
games
the
coming up on the
Raiders,
hard. We
man.
got Broncos and Saints. Yeah, I thought these gonna be easy, but no. So we got Trevor Simmons or whatever his name is. He kind of balling out, low key.
I know
And the
everybody
Jets, I
though.
don't
Like
know
as
who they
hard as
playing.
we are on them, like I'm not even gonna lie. I was one person that had this as a L on my when I first initially said 12-5. This was one of my 5 to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like San Diego's is that team. You know what I'm saying? Just because they had a couple of bad weeks doesn't mean that they were still not that team. They're leading their division right now. You know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like they are a good
Yeah,
football team. So it's not like we got mollywopped out of the stadium. You know what I'm saying? That would have hurt a lot worse. I think we're more passionate, we're more hurtful right now because we had a chance to beat a good team. Just like we had a chance to beat a lot of other good
yeah,
teams we played this year. It's
Right.
that feeling that I think a lot of Eagles
yeah.
fans can't deal with. It's not the fact that we actually did lose the game to these guys, because a lot of us expect us to lose these against these guys. It's just that we should have beat these teams.
We should have,
Yeah.
for sure.
It seems like we're doing better in other stadiums than our own stadium. Really, I mean, every single game we won, those 3 little games has been in other stadiums. So I don't know. We go to Denver, well, and then we have New Orleans, and then
So tell
it's
me,
gonna be a
Jinx, how you
hard
think we're
schedule.
gonna
I
do the
don't
rest of
know.
this season?
I don't know. I hope we win. Like the
Oh
Eagles
no,
have
it's
just
not
been
good when
hurting my
Jinx says
confidence.
hope. You supposed to be the guy to keep me up, Jinx. You like where we at now? Cause we said 12-5. So we're at 11-6.
11-6.
It's improving otherwise, my guy.
The Eagles, the Eagles been hurting my confidence. Like just killing me. Just with close games and
we can't lose
just
you too, Jinx. We can't lose you too. You are the inspiration, my guy.
yeah. But Derek Barnett, he need to go. Like he need to pack his bags tonight. Because when he jumped offside, that was a key drive right there.
That was
The,
honestly
the
that's
quarterback,
I look at it, that's pretty much the game right there. That play
yeah, I
was
mean,
huge. That was
he
really
jumped,
huge. Even though they should
he
have
jumped
stopped
offside
him,
when the quarterback really wasn't even on the center. The quarterback wasn't even ready when he jumped offside.
that was a
He could,
huge play. Cause that was what,
but he
third and
has to go.
7?
I don't understand. I don't understand why he's still in the game.
It
Why
took
is
it
he still
from
in
a
our team?
3rd and 7 to a 3rd and 2.
Yeah,
That's big right there.
huge.
But
Honestly,
like
just
I
trade him for
said,
like a fifth round pick.
I feel like in
Let him
all
go for a
fairness,
fifth round
Derek
pick.
Barnett had a solid game today. In all fairness, I mean he was real active in the run game. Didn't really get there in the passing game, but I feel like he had a solid game. But that one mistake, like that,
But that's
that
the
killed.
hugest part of his game. Is that
Yeah,
he's having good games, but he's having huge penalties.
yeah,
Like to erase that good game. You know what I'm saying? He don't make that penalty. We're all saying Derek Barnett balled out today. He didn't get no sacks, but he played a great game. But
yeah.
that one penalty that
Yeah,
he continuously has throughout his, and not even just this season, throughout his whole career.
He get like one of them. He get at least one or two of them a game. That's the crazy part.
You know? That are just like, really? Like, out of
and
all the
what's
times
up
you
with
could have
our
did it, like if
defense?
it's the first quarter, first possession, you pull off one of these, ain't nobody saying nothing. But you always seem to do it in crucial times, my guy.
Facts,
Like when
facts.
it's time when all of us getting pumped up as fans, like, yes, Eagles defense, stop them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's looking great. 4th and 10, 4th and 7, 4th and 13. Then here comes Barnett with the BS call on defense that gives them either A, a first down, or B, 3rd and 2.
Yep.
And it seemed like our defense just like they forgot how to tackle. I forgot. It seemed like our defense like they forgot how to tackle. Like it's like our defense, they just became juked out their socks. Like they just became like missing tackles back like that. That's how guys began first downs. I mean, first guy missed, then he made the third guy miss, and then now it's a first down. Like um, this team is crazy.
They got to get together. Because now we're at 10 weeks
Yeah,
in. There's only 17 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I only can give you that leverage of being young for so long, man. But like there has to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like he has to hit that light switch where it has to switch over. And I thought it already happened. That's the really frustrating part. Because I'm preaching all week long how we hit that light switch. We finally sprouted out of the ground. Now let's keep building them stems. Let's keep building new leaves and flowers to this big old bush by the time it's playoff time and make some noise. But now you just look like you done went back to your old self, on defense. So I don't know where Jinx just went. Where'd you go, Jinx? But I guess you're out here. We got another person backstage. Anyway, much love to Jinx Wolf, one of my favorite um, subscribers, always in the chat, very positive. Like he says, Jinx Wolf always got that high spirit. He's at 15-2. What happened to that? Well, Jinx is at 11-6 till proven otherwise. We're rocking that for the rest of the year, Jinx. We're going undefeated with the rest of these teams. Let's go.
I hope so.
Let's
I
go
love it.
with Ralph, my guy
Hello,
in the building.
guys.
What's up, bro?
Hello.
What up, my
Hey, I'm
guy?
very good right now, but well, I just feeling well a little blue because right now the current Avengers has just lost against the New England Patriots. Also, the same between the Philadelphia Eagles versus San Diego Chargers, Los Angeles Chargers. Well, but I was very shocking that right now the Eagles have really tied on the second position on the NFC East between the New York Giants because that was really shocking that the New
Yeah.
York Giants they just won against Las Vegas Raiders, and then we just faced a loss for the Dallas Cowboys right here, and it's just like what's going on right here? We just have the Dallas Cowboys they lost, the Philadelphia just lost, Giants who won against the Raiders. Just like, wow, that's completely shocking right here because nobody thought that Daniel Jones could be like beating the hell out of Derek Carr, and while the Eagles just couldn't beat like the defense in the offline against one of the top players right here on the San Diego Chargers, which is Justin Herbert.
That's
But
With
facts,
well,
that
man.
with
it's
that Raiders game though, for real guys, I kind of thought that
well,
might happen. To be honest, they got a lot going on over there.
yeah,
Besides
they had
losing
a
their coach, they got that Ruggs situation. A lot of those guys were really close to Ruggs. You know what I'm saying?
and Arnett, because well, they had to face like another trouble to the Las Vegas Raiders right here because first, John Gruden's email conversations had made controversy. Then Henry Ruggs stirred, and then Domar Arnett with a carting crash. But well, it seems like well, it's not happening so good with the Las Vegas Raiders fans. But well, about that, the Philadelphia Eagles they need to improve more the defense in the offline because right now they still had a lot to do to well to win just one game at home. But well, it's not very follow to Nick Sirianni to say, hey, run that ball again, again, again. It's just like a cycle because right now they need to well to face in another game and then another game to say, hey, what was going on? Well, if we hit and we run that ball, it might be happen because right now if they it's mid-season right here, but right now they need to focus on about winning like at least two games at home, and then let's see what's going to prepare for the playoff picture or maybe the wild card.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I think the back half of our schedule, we got uh, a lot of home games. I don't know if that's good or
Oh,
bad,
Right
but
now, it looks like it's a bad thing.
yeah, but I mean, it's supposed to be an advantage, but I don't even know if that's an advantage right now.
What do you think it is the reason why you don't win at home? Like Richie in our post game was like, if you don't blame Hurts, you blame the crowd.
I don't. I have no idea, bro. Do you know the link usually be home field advantage? Um, I, it feel
yeah,
like we
that's
doing
right.
better on the road than at the link, so
Hello?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, because at the roads it much have a difficulty, but when we just see the Philadelphia Eagles at home games, well, it seems like well they need to improve more. But the away games, because I remember the game between Philadelphia Eagles versus Carolina Panthers, they just know it. But I don't think they're ready to well to having to feel like the like a bad season at home. But it seems like well everything's gonna change. But it seems like we can tell over and over to Nick Sirianni not only around the ball, but also they need to change around the defense. So what's going on? What's around the offline? What's seemed what's better? What what the hell is wrong with Jalen Hurts or Devonta Smith? Because if they had the guts to make it happen in the mid-season, it might be happen. It might be happen because if the defense in the offline they had the guts of these home and away games for over the last 8 weeks right here, they just made it. They just made it to the playoffs or the wild card, so everything could happen.
Yeah, they
But
definitely
if
did
they
look
don't,
take a look in the mirror and be like, I don't even care who we playing. We will not lose at home again. This next home game has to be a win for these guys, just out of
yes,
pride, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been on losing football teams before, where we made sure though that home turf. If we've been losing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Even at home, it gets that point in the season where today's not the day. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what we do, whether we pass for 500 yards, rush for 300 yards, no matter what we do, even if we rush 10 yards, pass for 100 yards, it's going to be a win. You know what I'm saying? And the Eagles
exactly.
need to figure it out and get it done because it's not fair. Like you said, it's not fair for these fans to be paying all their hard earned money to make sure they get out to these games. And we ain't won since last year. Like, that's embarrassing as an organization. Jeffrey Lurie needs to take a look in the mirror and go talk to these guys because that can't be happening, man. Or you're going to start seeing people not wanting to come to your home games. You're going to be losing that money. telling you, like it's
Right.
hard enough being fans having to deal with us losing anywhere, but
Yeah,
to
it is really hard.
consistently lose at home, my God, that can't be happening.
Yeah,
And
it
it
is
don't
really
happen
hard.
to us often. We not a
No,
team that lose at
last year and
home.
this year seems like the only years.
Hmm. Yeah, because right now we just had it all because us the Carolina Panthers fans we just have the like we just won at home, but we just won it away. But it seems like everything's gone wrong. But between the return of Sam Darnold and Christian McCaffrey, well, things are a little things are a little worse for that because we just had only 6 points, and the New England Patriots they just won by 24. And that's the reason they need to. The only detail right here it's how to figure it out to win again at home or away because very it's very important because if we need at least we can one at home right here it's very comfortable. But I appreciate the comment right here the Green Talents that says 0-6 0-3 at home not good because they need to to improve what's going on because that's the only detail that the Philadelphia Eagles need to to recover or it's too late.
Right.
Facts, facts, man.
Hey,
Yes, it
how
is.
you feel about your team right now, Ref?
Right now, my team, Carolina Panthers, are now the 5 losses and just only 4 wins right here. But the next schedule is gonna be tough because right now they're gonna face it against the Buffalo Bills, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because those last 8 weeks right here on this season is gonna be tough for the Carolina Panthers fan. But I guarantee you, it's gonna be shocking, but it seems like they're gonna win at home and away. But and the last thing I want to say is that it might be happening to classify at the players or the wild card because I'm not really sure about that because with the return of Christian McCaffrey and Son Darnold seeing ghost again with the last season of New York Jets, it might be we'll go into the wild card or maybe if we had a chance to hope to tell the defense of the offline, hey, what's going on here because we got DJ Moore, we got Robbie Anderson, and we got we got Gonzalez right here. But it seems like, hey, we need to improve this or it's too late. Because right now, the decision is going to the playoffs or going to the wild card or we lost it. And we need to, to recover another season right here. So let's see what's going on here to tell the coach Matt Rule over here.
Right. I
Right.
agree with you,
Mm-hmm.
man. I feel the same way about
Yes.
our team. I mean,
Yep.
we can't afford to lose no more games this season. I mean, if we really looking forward to like playoff contention and stuff like that, we can't afford to lose no more of these games. And it should be an advantage that we have the remainder of our schedule. I think we had the rest of them are basically like home games, except for
Yes.
like the next one coming up against Denver. Other than that, we starting to get our home games back to back. We got a bye week in between. Um, Hopefully this team could turn it around. Like losses like this, I mean, these heartbreaking losses like this, there's only two ways to go. They either break you or they make you. So, I mean, hopefully we get it together. I've seen a lot of improvement out of our offense. The defense got to kind of climb up to the same page as the offense. And man, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
we're going to be okay. Like we're going to be okay. We ain't everybody hitting the panic button. I feel like we're going to be okay.
Facts.
Oh, yes, it is. And last thing to say it, El Capitán se despide. Because I had a great conversation with you guys talking about the most important thing, which is the football. And don't forget to subscribe to guys over here, One Tree Rock and the Bergen Nation right here. And this captain approved this matches. So Rafael is right here to support you guys. And I will see you in the next chance. El Capitán se despide. I will see you there, gentlemen.
Hey, thank you, man. Ralphie the man. Yeah, like he has some points, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get to the point where it's like, when you get those losses where it's like, we did everything. You can't blame nobody, really, but it still happened. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I think I'll accept more losses like that more than, when you feel like you have fingers to point. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person didn't do great. You know, the coaching sucked. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I want a hard fought game that even if we lose, you know what I'm saying, it was just a good coach game, hard fought game. You know what I'm saying? Came down to the wire and we just lost it type thing. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So, Green Talent, you want to come up in here, Jinx? You keep saying you want to come back in here. We are blank. Nobody is backstage at the moment. So the lines are open for our next Bird on the Wire.
I would not want that. Goddamn, Sam Darnold just said. I mean, Aaron Donald just threw Tannehill right on his head.
What's the score?
Tennessee up 21-9.
Tennessee?
Yep.
Without
They
Derrick Henry?
got 2 straight pick sixes on Matt Stafford.
Dang, that's what he was talking about, huh?
they
Oh man. And I love
dominated.
Donald, but I guess maybe he ain't a pro quarterback. Always running, but none of them really. If you think about it, throughout the history of time, I don't think there's been Carson Palmer, yeah, but there hasn't been too many USC quarterbacks that pan down in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
can't name.
this
Sanchez
Carson
had
has.
Sanchez had like a 2-year run. I don't know.
Yeah. Mr.
Cass.
Butt Fumble guy. When he came to the Eagles, he was super trash. I was super hyped about him, but he was super trash.
Yeah, you already know Eagles chant was gonna go off. He probably like, oh, we gotta fire
Yeah, Joe
Jonathan Gannon.
Namath.
We gotta.
Yes, that's a long
Oh yeah,
time
Joe
ago
Namath,
too.
but that was years ago.
Like, we get one a generation.
I mean, Matt Castle went 10-6 one year. I don't know.
Right, I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
why
what's
UFC
up,
don't be
Green
bringing out better
Talent? How you
quarterbacks.
doing, my guy?
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on with you guys? Y'all all right tonight, man?
Hey,
What's
we as
up,
good as
bro?
we can be.
I hear you. I hear you. Man, I was listening to what y'all guys were talking about. This game, brother. Wow. I can only say that it's not an effort loss or a loss in general. It's like they actually battled, but to me, in my opinion, the defense is the reason why we lost this game in the first place. My opinion, because they couldn't stop the run. That's for one. And for these last 3 or 4 games that we played, teams have actually ran the ball down our throats too many times up the middle. I mean, it makes you wonder why Fletcher Cox made the comment that he made last week about the defense and the game that they're actually playing in. So all that was a question mark. And now I'm beginning to see the fruits of his labor and the reason why he said what he said. I'm beginning to see it now. And so only thing I could just say in Jonathan Gannon situation that he need to figure out some way to actually figure out some way to come up with a scheme to actually get pressure on these quarterbacks, because it's like for every time that the defensive line don't make no tackles against the running backs or the quarterback for that matter, it's like every time they actually get pressure, it's like the running back is running 3 or 4 yards down the field, and by that time the linebackers are making tackles, but then sometimes they actually can't make all the tackles
Have a good
either.
night, Nina.
And so that's one of the reasons why we getting gashed like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the pressure. That's the pressure. The reason why of what I see in the last 3 or 4 games that we played. It's like teams are pushing Cost to the side and the other guy to the side, and it leaves a big hole right there. And so by the time they actually make a grab for the running back, he done picked up 4 or 5 yards. I mean, first and 10, 2nd and 5, 3 and 1, and then before you know it, it's 1st and 10. So it's like I'm seeing that constantly, and constantly. So that wears you out. And then when it wears you out, linebackers getting tired, and then the defensive backs sitting back in zone coverage, they getting tired of making tackles too, because it's like it's left on them. Because like I said, it's three defensive side. You get the front line, middle, and the third line. By the time the running backs get into the third line, you can might well just say it's too late, because they don't already them ran, and so that's the problem that I have is our run defense. Pass defense, I think it's okay. It's the run defense I have an issue with, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm constantly making videos after video after video about the same old thing, time in, time out, and getting to the point where I'm tired talking about it. So,
Do you think it's about that time for Fletch to go?
you know what? At first, I don't think, what, be honest with you, I don't think it's Fletcher Cox. I think it's the scheme, because if you look at last year, I think he had 4.5 sacks last year, and that actually was the lowest total as far as sacks taken. So, but he was still getting pressure on the quarterback at that time. But then now with Gannon coming in with a new scheme, it's like they got to sit back and see where the ball goes. And so, like I said, by the time the opposing team has run an RPO, either run play option, you don't know where the ball is going. So that's one of the reasons why I see them getting gashed the way they are. And so, but
it just getting washed down in the run game. That's what it is. Our linebackers not physical enough to come up and make tackles.
Correct.
Let's spend 2 first-round picks on linebackers next year.
And that's what I was talking about. By the time they don't move Fletcher Cox and the other boy to the side, the running backs are running 4 or 5 yards up the field, and they can't make the tackle. The linebackers can't become. By that time, they don't already gas the linebacker too for 1st down. So you can't win for losing. That's what I'm saying. You can't win for losing, and that's
it's bad.
And it's bad. But now the offense, though, I think, I would listen to what the guy was saying earlier today after the game was over, on Fox Network, that they were talking about how the Eagles found their identity offensively, and I will say, I think they have now. It took them 6 of 8 games to figure it out, but I think the run game is our option, but Jaden has to start passing the ball too. He actually did pretty good today, because Smith had a 100-yard game for the first time in a long time. And so I'm looking at all of that, as a pickup. If the defense I have the issue with. That's my issue with the defense, not the offense. Not this time, the defense. So
that's facts.
I agree.
To be honest, that was a sneaky 100, because I didn't even realize he had 100 yards.
I knew it was going to happen. He was getting chunk plays.
115 yards, 1 touchdown or 5 catches. Yeah.
He was getting chunk plays. All his Jones was like 20 yards or longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
was. Deep ends, crossing routes, stuff like that. So I knew he was going to crack that buck, though.
So it's like we're improving in some areas. But just we need to be complete.
I feel like our offense is coming into their own. Defense got to catch up a little bit. Our offense coming into their own though. We played ball control offense today. We ran the football. We kept our defense off the field. There wasn't no excuses for them to be getting cooked like that. They wasn't tired because they was barely on the field today. So it's like. Gannon got to get in the lab with his pen and his pad and do a little bit better coaching it up and play calling. So, we all agree that it mainly was the defense today. The defense get a ton of the blame today. A ton
Yeah,
of
they
the blame.
does. Yes,
Facts.
they does. Yes, they does. I agree with that. But now, see now we are what 3-6 now. We are 0-6 against teams with winning records. We're about to face another one next Sunday against the Broncos. They 5-4,
Mm-hmm.
and they won today against the Cowboys. And whew, thank you Jesus on that. You know what I'm saying? So the Cowboys finally lost one, but either way you look at it though, it's another team with a winning record. The question is, can we beat the Broncos at Denver? Because it's a road game at Denver.
Right.
So
That's gonna be
that's
it's gonna be more difficult of a game than we thought it would have been at this. I mean, at the earliest stages of the season.
yeah,
They just handled the Cowboys, and the Cowboys was at home. Now we got to
right,
travel to Mile High.
yeah,
It's gonna be it's gonna be difficult. But the crazy thing about this season is we play well on the road.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
play
no,
well on the road. It's when we come back home.
It's
That's
like
when
it's
we
less
start playing
pressure
like
on them or
garbage.
something. Like if we lose,
yeah,
whatever, we're on the road. Who cares? You know,
yeah,
that's why
because
I feel like that's how we play. It's like who
yeah, because
cares? We're at
yeah,
home, like, oh, we gotta win.
matter, matter of fact, shoot, what is our home record now? What is it? And I think we
Oh
0-3
4.
at home. I believe it'll be 0-3 at home. I believe
It's 0-4 now.
On 4.
0-4.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was one of them. I knew it was one of them. Yeah, I
What do
knew
you
it was
guys
one
think
of
about
them.
what he just said right here? It said, if the scheme doesn't work with players we have, why do we keep running it?
That's a good question.
I
That's a very
mean,
good question, BG. Very good
how
question.
can you change your whole scheme though? You didn't put this defense in the whole offseason and stuff.
But you
Now
should
you
have
could
realized
tweak
that when
it.
you're putting a defensive in.
You could
Yeah.
tweak it though. You could tweak it, but you're not gonna completely be able to change your whole defense. Like, I mean, now come on now. Like, there's
Now
some
you know
things you
what?
could touch on, but like I
Mm-hmm.
said, our offense is young, defense is old. I mean, we gotta get a little bit more balance and youth on our defense too.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree with that. And see, now I'm gonna be honest with you. When I watched the game against the Detroit Lions, I had questions about that game to begin with. I was thinking, are the Eagles are the Eagles this bad playing against a bad team, or are we good playing against a bad team? And so I would have to go. I'm gonna stay neutral on that because um our defense played a, played good against a bad offensive line in Detroit, but the Detroit defense was horrible too, and so like the Eagles came to their own against Detroit's defense, and we saw it again tonight. You know what I'm saying? And so you can see the offense stepping up. I mean, week by week at a time. Against the Eagles defense against Detroit was so tonight when they played against a bad offensive line in Detroit. And then you can see, and I was looking at the schemes too. I don't understand why he didn't run the schemes this time around that he should have ran in Detroit, because see, if you look at the scheme, they had Fletcher Cox and they had the other boy, doing the crossing routes, going A and B gaps,
Yeah, line
getting
stunts.
pressure on the quarterback. And right, I don't understand why he didn't do it tonight. I think if he did, I think it would have been a different outcome.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
But he didn't do it.
That's
But he
what I'm
didn't do
saying.
it. I
Like
don't
it
get it.
seems like on defense he'll do it once, and like what we were saying with Nick Sirianni, But last week he showed that, and it actually goes back 3 weeks ago when he first started actually running the ball. That game with Miles Sanders got hurt in. So
Yeah,
that's where he first started running. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But he's
Mm-hmm.
learned from that, and he's went 2 games in a row after that. But it
Right.
seems like with the JG, it's like he does it in one game, but then you might not see it again for another couple of games. You know what I'm saying? He's
Mm-hmm.
not staying consistent on it. You know what I'm saying? Whether
Right.
one game he blitzes with line stuff, the next game he might just do line stuff, and the next game he might just blitz without no line stuff. Like,
Right.
when are you gonna have a complete game plan every week? 'Cause that's the whole point of you going back watching tape and realizing what you need to do is to think of a game plan. You know, and that
Right.
plan should incorporate all levels of the defense. You know, should incorporate
Right.
blitzes, should incorporate
Right.
line stunts. You know, your prevent
Right.
stuff. You
Right.
know, and to have your
Exactly.
head coach on the podium after the game not really being able to say nothing
Yeah.
about why
Mm-hmm.
the defense can't do what they need to do, because that's definitely the questions they were firing at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's not a good look. You know,
No.
you're
No.
trying to protect your guy because he's your guy. At the same time, it's like, no one want to hear that BS. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to protect this guy all season long. You
Right.
know,
Right.
and but see, the difference is before you were trying to protect yourself too in this guy.
Right.
So you were making a collective team protection. You know what I'm saying? But now you're starting to get your thing down, but he's not getting his part in. He's not doing his end. So
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree. I definitely agree everything with what you just exactly just said. It's just that week in, week out, it's like they have the consistency, and then it's like you shy away from the consistency, and that's what that's what the defense did tonight. They shied away from what they did last week or last couple of weeks prior, and then all of a sudden this week against the Chargers, you didn't the same game that you ran, you didn't run tonight. It's the same, and then teams, and then the boy. I mean, we knew Herbert was pretty good. We knew this. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you don't give good quarterbacks the opportunity to actually pick you apart, and that's what they did. I mean, this boy throwing what 15-yard bombs, 20-yard bombs for first down. I mean, all these guys were catching his balls. And after he threw for like 200, yeah, he threw for 200-yard pass on us.
yeah,
And that's the second time we a lot of quarterbacks to those 200-yard pass.
no, he went 350 yards on us today.
250. Yeah, but in the
Like, this
third
is
quarter,
the fifth time this year
yeah,
a
fifth time
quarterback had over 80% passing against us.
passing. Yeah,
Never in the history of neverdom of the Eagles
have allowed that.
has ever,
Not even the Jim Schwartz years.
ever.
Nope, sure ain't.
Like, we feel like idiots for talking crap about Jim Schwartz defense now.
Man, yeah. You
You know what
do
I'm saying?
that,
Like,
yeah.
all the sticks defense gives up too
Yeah.
much. But
Yeah.
when you look at the stats, it wasn't giving up this much.
He sure was not. He
You
sure
know?
was not. So
They always say
now,
that. The grass is not greener on the other side, right?
right. And see now, it makes you wonder now, did this organization make the right decision of letting these coaches go? You know what I'm saying? Shorts was on the way out anyway. It just a matter of time, but I guess he wore his welcome, but Peterson don't. On the other hand, I don't know what went on with that, other than them saying that he tried to promote somebody as an offensive coordinator and they wasn't going for it, and so that's the reason why he left. But it's so much
Peterson
going
wanted to
with
keep
that.
doing his thing.
I
Yeah,
feel like
it's so much
the
stuff
I
going
feel
with
like
that.
He
the
wrote that
Schwartz,
book, and
I
he was
feel
like,
like the
my
Schwartz
stuff is
decision.
gold, and
The
my
Schwartz,
don't stink.
Yeah.
I feel like the
Yeah.
Schwartz decision. It was a good decision. I just felt like bringing a young coach in, like, you gotta have another voice in there too. I mean, a
Correct.
veteran voice, somebody that either called plays before or they've been around a lot of NFL defenses. Jonathan
Right.
Gannon basically on his own right now. So,
Yeah, he
I mean,
is.
that's why I say,
Yeah, because he can't turn to his linebacker coach. He can't turn to his defensive line
you
coach. He
can't go
can't turn
talk
to
to
like
none of them.
the
Y'all all got
secondary
the
coach.
same amount of
Those guys are
experience.
younger than he is.
Because
Yeah,
they don't know.
y'all got the same amount of experience, basically. I mean, when it comes to
Right.
stuff like this. So it's like, I can't be too mad at Gannon, but at the end of the day, I can be because I see the product he putting out on the field. But usually, when you bring a young coach in, you bring in veterans and surround them around him. Defensive coordinator, you bring in veterans and surround him with veterans, people he could lean on, people could tell
Correct.
him. I mean, get in his ear a little bit. Tell him that, bro, this not going to work right here. Do this, stuff like that. Help him with the game planning during the week. He's
Right.
basically winging it right now. He's learning on the job, and he really has nobody to help him. Even with Coach Sirianni, it's the same thing. All of them are basically got the same amount of NFL experience. He doesn't have a dude around him like a McVay or Wade Phillips, stuff like
Right.
that.
Frank Wright.
Right.
Frank Wright, yeah, it's like, I mean, so I can't be too mad at these young coaches. I just hope that they get their stuff together. And I mean, I wouldn't even be mad if we give Gannon another run next year, just to see. I mean, did he learn from his mistakes, and then bring in some other guys around him too, so he can hear some
Yeah.
veteran voices and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not too mad
I
at
can
these
agree
coaches,
with
man.
that to a certain extent. If we go and blow these easy games, every last one of these easy games, and lose in a very bad fashion, like coaching wise, you know what I'm saying? They're just being out coached all the way through the rest of the season.
Right.
I can't say that I agree with them coming back again. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just because it's like, okay, yes, you know, but the winnable games you gotta win. Like,
Yeah.
period.
Right.
Like, you gotta win them. You know, you
Now,
got the talent. It's like if our team was trash, like we are literally more talented than we were last year.
right. Right.
You
You
know
would
what I'm
think it
saying?
would be.
Like
Yeah.
right now, where we at 3 wins. If we only end
Yeah.
up with 5 wins at the end of the season, is that a plus? Because we won one more game than last year.
No. No. Mm-mm. But
You know what I'm
I'm
saying? Like, no freaking way. He
but
got
I'm
to
gonna tell
go.
you. I'm gonna
Because
tell you
it's
something
one
though.
thing to let these people grow, but it's another thing to play yourself. And we
Right.
don't need to play ourselves to go through a whole nother losing season. Could you imagine going 3 straight losing? It's going to be like back in the day. You guys remember those days, but at least we could say we didn't have a quarterback back in those days. You know what I'm saying? At
Correct.
least we could say we didn't have the pieces around back in those days. You know what I'm saying? We have
Right.
players.
But
Right.
what was
Right.
Doug Peterson first year? His record? He won 6 games, right?
6-10, I think. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
and then we won the Super Bowl the next year. So you can't call stuff too
We're not
early
even on
either,
pace for that, though.
huh?
We're not even on pace for that, though.
Not on pace for what? We only
6
won 6
wins.
games that year.
I
We
think
only
we're not
won
even on
6
pace for
games.
that the way
Doug
they're
Peterson
we're
first year.
playing.
We halfway there now. I
And
mean,
you add an extra game in the season.
we halfway there now. Even if you you didn't add an extra game, we still would have had what, 7 games left? So
Yeah, I think it's 7 or 6. It says 7 or 6 more games left. One of them, yeah.
Well, we got 8 games left.
8 more, yeah. 8 more left, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we gotta hit that 6 mark, my guy. Like,
Right. 6 and
right now,
6,
that's
yeah.
looking. Every loss makes that 6 mark even look farther and farther away.
but
Yeah, it is.
we start winning our game. We won the what, first 3, and then it was a whole lot of losing in between there till we start winning again. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta look at some stuff in context. Like at the end of the day, they rookie head coaches. I mean, even though you say, oh well, at the 3 games you could throw the rookie out of there, but you can't though. They still rookie head coaches.
But you can, though, because guess what? The San Diego Chargers got a rookie head coach and they're 5-3.
All right, that's only what, 2 games more than we won. They not 7-1.
5-3 is pretty good right now, my guy.
They just got dominated the
their
last
division.
2 weeks. They got dominated the last 2 weeks by a Patriots team and who they played
won
before
again
that.
today.
The Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, they got dominated. It's like,
But
I think that's it's just a Philly thing. Philly fans don't have no patience at all. It's like, I mean, at all, like 0 patience. Like, yeah, I hear people saying they want Jalen Hurts to be out of here. I'm like, why? We all knew this season
I'm
was
hearing
going
that
to be a
too.
learning season.
I'm
It's
Like
going
hearing
to
I
be a
that
told
too.
learning
everybody,
season.
man, when you're
They
still
had to go
top
through their
10
growing
overall
pains.
of all time Everybody's like, yeah, you can't look at stats, but I am looking at stats because there's a lot of crappy quarterbacks that came through there. There's a lot of Hall of Fame quarterbacks that came through there. When you're top 10 all time, my guy.
All time in what though, Bird Game?
And quarterback total yards and touchdowns.
All right, that's cool, but how many of that was in garbage time though?
Who cares? How many of those people that were before him were in garbage time too? That were
probably
top 10
a lot
all
of
time
them. That's
before he
why
came
that's
along.
a misleading. That's a misleading stat right there.
Everybody gets garbage time stats.
It's misleading.
It's not misleading when everybody gets it. It's fair. It's a stat that you can't say that's not fair because every single quarterback had garbage time stats. Every single quarterback,
I didn't say it wasn't fair. I said it's misleading.
Played 11 games. I mean, played their first 11 games. You know what I'm saying? You only can go off of what you can go off of. In the first 11 games, this guy's put up more stats and touchdowns than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And top 10 of anybody else. So it's like, that's top 10, my guy. Like, you know how many thousands and thousands of quarterbacks came throughout the league since it started? To be top 10? Like, not like he's 30th, 40th, 50th, or something like that. This guy's top 10. And he still got room to grow. You know, who wasn't top 10? Peyton Manning wasn't top 10. You know, Tom Brady wasn't top 10. Aaron Rodgers wasn't top 10.
You
these
know
are
that
a
right,
lot of good people that were not top 10 in their first 11 starts. Russell Wilson.
Would you say Kyle Bowler?
But you know Kyle Bowler won the Super Bowl, right?
With the Bears?
Yeah, with the Ravens. That make him a Hall of Famer, right?
I'm not saying it makes him a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying for your first 11 starts, the guy's not the worst.
Who said he was the worst, though?
But I'm just saying, like, how people want to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shows that he's got potential still, you know, to be top 10 all time out of thousands of quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the good ones, the bad ones, it doesn't matter. You can add them both up. Like, he's still up there.
I love the kid.
I like Jalen.
I love him. It's just, I mean, like I said, he's still young. I love the kid.
But room to grow. So imagine top 10, and every time I go on any social media platform, you see another stat that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? He still got high stats in a lot of different areas. You know, even some passing stats are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the worst quarterback in the league. Let's just say that.
At
all.
You
know what I'm saying? Like,
it's way worse quarterbacks.
We could be a lot worse off right now.
No, we're not. You know? If anything, we're better off.
Yeah.
And not worse, no.
And we're better off just for the fact that we know he has room to grow, and I feel that every game he's kind of growing. You know,
I agree.
So
yeah, I agree with that.
By the end of the season, hopefully he done made it to where he needs to be, and we can go to the next draft, not worry about no quarterback. And we can get some defensive guys, so we don't be sitting here talking next year like, dang, we need this guy on defense, this guy on that defense. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got 3 first-round picks, hopefully. 2 on defense, if not all 3 on defense, and offensive lineman, I say.
Right.
Okay.
I don't feel like we should be looking for no quarterback either. I feel like he's our quarterback.
No, we don't.
And pick up some pieces in the free agency. Like, build a solid team, man. Let that quarterback position go to the last of needs. You know what I'm saying? Fill the rest of your roster up with those top 4 picks. And if you got 3 in the first, I think, don't we have like 2 second-round picks too or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So that's 5 players and the top 60 players in a draft.
I think we got 2 3. I think we got 2 third-round picks too, I believe.
Yeah. And we got 2 third round. I'm just saying, like, the top 50.
Yeah, we do.
The top 50 players are usually the best players in the draft. So if you got 5 of them, you should be making an impact on your team.
Correct. The way it's looking right now, we gonna have 2 top 5 picks too.
Hey, if we keep losing, and the coach keep losing, we're gonna have 3 top 10 picks, fool.
Well, you know what? If we do get 3 top 10 picks, I'm hoping that ain't the case. I can see
that makes for an exciting draft, though. Imagine getting drafted 3 picks in the top 10. Eagles pick 2. Eagles pick 5. Eagles pick 7.
Ooh, that would be nasty. That would be nasty for sure.
Right?
That's if Howie don't try to trade them away.
This year on our team, all 3 of them.
That's if Howie don't try.
I don't want them to have. I want 2 top 10s, and I want our pick to be late, normal Eagle fashion, like 16, 17.
Right. I agree with that.
That's if Howie don't try to trade those picks away, though.
I hope
That's
not.
true.
I hope not.
But you need the talent.
If they do trade, if they do trade them picks around, it better be for somebody that we know is gonna come in and contribute right away. If that's the case, but if not, no.
Facts. Like a stud linebacker.
Right. We
Because there's
definitely
only two linebackers in the draft worth drafting in the first round, and one of them's actually a late first rounder.
Who would that be?
Well, I like Christian Harris, but they say he's like the a second round pick right now, moving into the first. And then there's this guy from Iowa. His name's like Lindrum or something like that.
I know who that is. Yeah, I know.
You talking about the tackling machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's actually top 12. They say.
Oh, okay.
But there's only two lines. There's only two, so it's like you gotta grab one of them. And then, Dean from Georgia, obviously, yes.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned Georgia because Georgia,
undefeated.
They hold front four, from what I've been told, our top 15 draft picks next year's draft. That whole front, especially the boy that 6'6", that defensive tackle. Whoo, yeah, they hold front four our first round draft pick, from what I've been told, top 15. So,
all right.
Yeah, Dean's stock is rising.
Yeah,
I'll take Dean and Harris, or that tackling machine from Iowa too, I guess. But I like Harris. He's a big physical boy. Like, I don't even care about how many tackles you got. I just want some thumpers, some big boys.
Right. Somebody want to
put some dudes that gonna clog some holes up, some Jeremiah Trotter type boys.
Yeah,
and actually, I heard Jeremiah Trotter's son plays football. I don't know if he's coming out of draft this year. I think he's gonna be coming out next year. But if we can get a hold of that boy, he can come to Philly too.
And there you have it. There you have it, right there. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this right here, and this game here concerns me the most. Now we own the New York Jets by 10 games, right? We 10-0 against them, and that's if we lose against the New York Jets, what do you think gonna happen? In your opinions,
if we lose to
the New York Jets,
I'm slapping somebody. If somebody getting fired,
you already know.
I didn't even care about they're playing better and they're mental. No, man.
Yeah, right.
Somebody better get a fucking pink slip.
Man, somebody gonna get their bus terminated after the game
is over. I feel that way with the Giants. I didn't care that they beat the Raiders today. I don't, because like I said before, Raiders were not in football condition. You know what I'm saying? They were not mentally in. I don't care what anybody says. Like that kind of stuff happening to your team after you already dealt with some big stuff. You know what I'm saying? You had an emotional win against us. You know, you lost your coach and you still won a football game. Like they lost that game, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders start winning again after next week. You know what I'm saying? Like get some time settled in. That just recently happened to their team. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a couple of days ago. It wasn't like it was a month ago. So the Giants beating them to me is I'm not scared of the Giants at all. 0%.
Me neither.
Like if we lose to these guys, trash.
Let me ask you something.
Trash. Garbage.
We play the Jets in Philly or in New York.
It doesn't matter. We can play them.
Because if we play them in Philly, I'm a little nervous.
Oh man.
I'm a
little nervous if we
can't be nervous to play at home though. That's what sucks.
I want what?
Smith and Jordan D-tackle Jordan Davis. You think that's the guy you're talking about?
I want to say that game is in New York. I believe it's in New York.
Adam Andrews, outside linebacker, Georgia, and Alabama.
I think we played in New York 2 straight weeks, right? We played the Giants and the Jets in New York.
Yeah, one gonna be
and
home
both in New York, back to back in New York, because we got to play in New York, obviously.
But the Jets and the Giants back to back. I didn't think about that one. That may be accurate.
That one trade the Penn State fan. What about Brandon Smith?
I love Brandon Smith,
Brandon
but
Smith pretty good.
he
Yeah.
not going that hard. I don't think he's going that. He's like a early to mid second round pick. I mean, I think the talent is first round, but I think that's where he's gonna get drafted at.
Okay. Oh yeah. I've heard of Brandon Smith. Yeah, he's
If
pretty
we
good.
lose to
Pretty good
either one of these
linebacker.
New York teams, someone needs to pink slip. Facts.
I don't know.
And I don't even care about the old division rival games are better. We are supposed to be growing. Even like I said, this loss, it hurts because it's not hurts because we actually lost. It's
Yeah.
hurts because we had a chance to beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
We weren't
Correct.
supposed to beat them, and it hurts more because we should have beat them.
Should have beat him.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
those losses hurt so much before because we should have beat those good teams. We knew we were going to lose to those good teams, but we wanted to beat those good teams, and we didn't do it, and we had a chance to do it. Like the blowout losses don't hurt to me so much when you know you should have lost to them. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know you're going to lose a team and you got a blowout loss or whatever, we weren't even supposed to beat those guys anyway. You know what I'm saying? But when you're going against these good teams and you're right there and you watched the game, you know that there was times in this game you could have took over and won the game, and you don't do it.
That's
The
correct.
stuff that hurts. Like
and that's why we are 0-6 against teams with a winning record. And that's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame.
Hey, shout out to
bad,
the
bro.
15
Go ahead.
in the chat. Much love to you guys. Go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you at, Green Talent. We're about to roll out. We're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, so it's 10 right here. My time is 10:21 on my time here. So yeah, but if anybody wants to find me, they can find me on YouTube, The Green Talent. Just look for me. I'm there I'm there. I make all different variety of content, but mostly Eagles content. So if you want to slide by, sub me up, by all means. But also sub up my man One Tree Rock and BG31. Sub them as well.
Hell yeah, my guy. Much love. I'm going to have to get you on my show, Green Talent. You know, I try to get all the Eagle content creators on there. That's for sure. We definitely got the link up here shortly.
I would love that.
All right, my guy.
I'll break it all. Y'all have a good night, man.
You too, buddy.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
All right.
All right, guys. We still got 15, 14 in the chat right now, it says. We got 13 minutes because we're going to wrap this up at 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I can tell Trey's getting kind of tired. I'm getting kind of tired. But if the lines are still open, we're still here for you for like another 13 minutes. So anybody else want to jump on? Let's get our last caller in here before we wrap this up.
Yep. It's been a great show, man, so far.
Another great. I like this show, man.
I like this show.
It's chilling, man. Like and it's good, man. Like it has a lot of views, dude. Like we were rocking like 25 in the chat most of the show. I think we
got
just
25, but I don't know nobody want to call in. I know y'all want to voice your frustration.
We just went down to 15, like over the last little bit here, because you know after you get past an hour and a half of anybody's show, you know what I'm saying? People want to go check out some other stuff too, but yeah, man, it's a great show. We're gonna definitely continue to do this every game night for the rest of the season. So, you know, even if you're one of those guys that you're out there thinking, I should have went on today, it's gonna be next week, and the week after next, and the week after next. But we definitely want to hear from you.
We're doing this every weekend after the game, after every game, post game show, then birds on the line, man. We're gonna try to keep it rolling for y'all, man, because we love y'all.
And remember, it was one time I didn't even want to do live. If you guys go back, I've been home for 4.5 months, like 5 months now, almost. But if you go back to my very first beginning of my channel, man, all videos, I refuse to go online. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa, I'm not ready yet. I don't feel like, I should be that guy. You know what I'm saying? To be going on live streams and stuff like that. I'm just going to keep making these videos, my guy. Keep making these videos. But I love live streaming now, man. It's so much easier than making a video for sure. I kind of don't even like making videos anymore, to be honest.
Now you
actually today, I really didn't like making that one. But I'll continue to do it, you know. But I like just talking, free talking, football talk, right off the top of the dome. We don't have to worry about anything being scripted. It's all natural reactions, all natural, flow conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I love doing that with you guys, and obviously you guys love it too because you guys subscribe to me, so but I'm gonna keep doing it too though. But
I
yeah.
know the Rams over here getting whooped though. It's
What's the score?
28-9 in fourth quarter.
The Rams?
Yeah,
They're losing to who?
they losing to the Titans.
28-9.
Yeah,
A lot of crappy. Well, the Titans aren't really crappy though. I
yeah.
thought they were gonna be garbage sauce after Derrick Henry went down.
It's
But
their
then they did pick
defense
up
for
Adrian
real.
Peterson,
They defense accounted for like I think like 14 of those points.
and
Two
I seen
pick
an AP
sixes.
touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Peterson, what a beast, dude.
I
You think
love it. I
AP going
love
Hall of
Adrian
Fame?
Peterson, man.
You think he going Hall of Fame?
Hell yeah, he going to Hall. He been a Hall of Famer. He been before he left.
Minnesota.
Before he left Minnesota, he was a Hall of Famer. Now he just adding on to his stats.
He said after this, are we going on Eagles champ? I might go say what's up to him. I ain't going on.
Yeah, I ain't going on
I'm
there.
done streaming for the day,
I'm
my guy.
done for
This is
the
3
night.
shows. You're talking pregame, postgame, and birds on the line. Hey, my guy, that's the max. If y'all know me very well, I'll do 3 in a day. But yeah, I think I might have did it one time since I started 4. But that's rough. Like 4
Yeah,
streams in a row.
it does.
That's too much. That's too much sauce.
Yeah, remember those 6-hour jinx lives and stuff like? Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
god!
I don't think I ever caught up on my sleep from that 6-hour live, to be honest. And even the other day on what was it yesterday? I think it was. Was it yesterday? Yeah. No, day before yesterday on JC's little round table thing. Man, that was 3 hours.
Oh yeah, I was on there with you. Remember?
Yeah, that was 3 hours,
that
man. That's
was
a
that was
long
yo.
stream.
It was damn
Three
near
hour
4.
streams are
I think
long.
we went like 350 something.
Yeah. But I am gonna start doing some more solo streams. Like I had some feedback from some people like, yeah, they want to see some solo streams too, and I like collabing with people. So, but I can understand to help build a bond with your subscribers, you probably should do some solo streams. So don't worry, guys. I am listening to you guys. You guys wanted more videos. I did a video today. You want some solo streams? I'm gonna find a way to make something in there. It's just for me. I talk so fast, and I'm like really direct with my information. So it's like after I say what I gotta say, if there's no one talking back to me, I'm just sitting there like, okay.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all
They
ask
keep
for it.
telling me to bring Live from the Cave back. I'm like, I probably could sneak a day in or something, but I'll be streaming all week. I don't be having time to do that.
This is a full-time job.
Hey, I'll be streaming all
I
week.
might even put more
I
hours in
don't
this
really
than I
get
do
off
on
on
my
the week
normal
till late
job.
in the weekdays till later. So it's gonna be hard to sneak that day in.
Say at least the 3 hours were good content. The fans roundtable, I see. Get off topic, silly. Talk about stuff other than teams and football. Yeah, you can talk about everything, man. We try to
You
keep
know
it
how
football.
hard, hey Grant, you know how hard it is to talk football for damn near 4 hours? You go get off topic a little bit. Like 4 hours straight, you gonna start talking about everything.
And G's, the main reason why people don't want Hurts, man, it's just because they're impatient. This whole 2 hours basically, we brought it up. It's just it's a patient thing, and I agree too, because I get impatient. I'm very impatient. I want to win now, every game. Like I don't think you should lose. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to win every single game all the time. I want Jalen to ball out every game. It's just not realistic,
Yeah.
So you just gotta be patient, I guess. Just know until it's over, guys. Until it's over, it's not over. Like even though we're 3-6, guess what? The Cowboys are what? 5-3.
They 6-2.
6-2.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. I thought they were 5-3.
They were supposed to lose last week to the Vikings, but
They
they
went
ended
on
up
bye,
pulling it
didn't
out
they?
without Dak Prescott.
Damn.
Yeah, they 6-2.
Okay,
But the
so
Cowboys about to start getting the hard part of their schedule though now.
okay, 6-2. So that means we're 3 games behind them with 8 games left. So we got 5 games to make that difference up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's possible.
Yeah, it
Especially if they
is.
start lose, they go on a
They
little
gotta
losing
start
streak.
losing though for us to even try to catch up.
We needed this win for real.
Yeah, we needed this win bad.
Cause then we would have been 4
We
and
would
only
have
be
had
2
4
games
wins. We only
back.
been 2 games behind them.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's still 8. So until that number hit to where we can't catch up, I think we can do it. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like 11-6 till proven otherwise. It started week 1, 16-0 until proven otherwise. But we are at 11-6 until proven otherwise. We will fight to the end because that's what we do. We're Eagles and we're champions. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got some great shows coming up this week. Starting tomorrow, guys. Do not miss Birds on Broad Street. I think we're on episode 16 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is the best Monday Eagles show there is on YouTube. So make sure you check us out. We got Philly Notion, Cool Cat Connors, and the newest member, Mr. One Trey Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, we bring that fire every Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's the funnest. You know, we act a fool on that show. It's crazy. You never know what you're gonna get on that show. And we also got special guest JC Eagles Talk tomorrow on the show. So if you guys are fans of JC, come check him out on the show. It's gonna be great, guys. But
Yeah.
any final words here before we wrap it up? We got 4 minutes, and we're gonna write out this whole 2 hours for you guys. He says 28-26 Titans. Is that close?
No,
I
it's
said they were
not.
getting blown out.
It's 28-16.
Oh, he said. Oh, okay. He says 28-16. I'm like, damn, that's not blowing out. That's
And
a
there's
pretty
only
close
24
game.
seconds left on the clock.
How much?
It's 24 seconds left in the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that game's a wrap. He said 11-6 is proven otherwise, baby. Yeah, flower power.
I like y'all energy. I like
Yes.
y'all energy.
We ain't done yet. We like Rocky Balboa and Rocky 5, baby. Going against the Russian. Apollo got knocked out and died, but we still fighting.
But yeah, I'm gonna get my final thoughts. Philadelphia Eagles fans, let me get a little closer to this camera.
You tell him, Trey.
I know we lost this game today, right? But listen, we're gonna win a hell of a lot more. Rock with us, stay sucker free, and keep them birds in your heart, man. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to the mountaintop. Because we seen the mountaintop before. We're gonna get back, baby. Maybe not this year, but it's coming. I mean, fly Eagles fly. It's your boy One Tree Rock. You already know.
And my final thoughts is 11-6 until proven otherwise. Next week, we are going against the Denver Broncos who destroy the Dallas Cowgirls, and we're going to go into Mile High and mollywop them boys. And it's going to be an Eagles win. I'm calling it again. Eagles win next week. Denver Broncos are going down. We're not the Cowgirls.
Yes, sir.
And like I always say at the end of my videos, fly, Eagles, fly. Till next time, this was Birds on the Line, and we will see y'all next week, same time. Peace.